My friends told me, you're a leech who never contributes anything. Maybe you should skip this trip. I said, fine, I'll skip it, and pulled out my phone to show them exactly what I'd been contributing. Let me explain. My friends Nico, Chloe, and Sam had been planning this Miami trip for half a year. What they didn't know was that I'd secretly paid for everything 3 months ago. $3,200 for the beachfront Airbnb, $1,100 for the boat rental, $800 for VIP club tables, $600 for parasailing. They had supported me when I was broke and my dad had cancer, so I wanted to show how thankful I was. But I shouldn't have been that naive. We were already at the airport when Nico cornered me by the charging stations, Sam and Chloe flanking him. Arthur, we need to talk. Is this about the Uber? I said I'd pay you back, I offered, sensing something worse. It's about everything, Chloe said, loud enough for other passengers to start staring. I don't think you should accompany us on this trip. You're a leech. You never contribute anything to this group. What? I literally designed Nico's business logo for free. I even helped you move twice. Nico made air quotes with his hands. That doesn't count. Remember Vegas? You still owe me $50. Remember Josh's bachelor party? Sam had to cover your entire share. That was during my dad's chemo, I said quietly. I told you guys I was broke because you always have an excuse. Chloe cut me off. Your dad, your freelance work, your car breaking down. We're exhausted being your personal ATM. I looked at Sam desperately, hoping for some support. Sam, come on. You know what I was dealing with. You saw the medical bills. Sam shrugged, actually shrugged. Maybe you weren't ready to be part of a trip this expensive. We got you economy while we're in premium. That should tell you where you stand. I can afford. Can you really? Chloe pulled out her phone, scrolling through old Venmo requests. 6 months of drinks we covered. 4 concerts where we spotted you. That Coachella trip where you mysteriously only brought $40. I paid you all back, I protested. After we had to ask 5 times each, Nico said. Look, Arthur, we're trying to have an adult vacation. Real money, real fun. You're still living paycheck to paycheck like we're 22. My business made $85,000 this year. I'm doing fine now. Then why didn't you help with any bookings? Sam asked, knowing full well I'd offered repeatedly in our group chat. Why didn't you put anything down for the hotel? Always waiting for others to handle it. Then you Venmo later, right? I actually did. I began to explain, but got interrupted again. Arthur, Nico held up his hand. The 3 of us already discussed this. We think this trip would be better without you dragging us down financially and emotionally. Nico started laughing. You're 30% friend, 70% charity case. We're done carrying you. So you're uninviting me when we're already at the gate? I couldn't believe this. We'll bring you back a souvenir from the gift shop, one you can actually afford. They all laughed. Sam the loudest. My best friend since middle school, laughing at me being called a charity case. Honestly, Arthur, this is for your own good. You can't keep pretending you're at our level. I opened the Airbnb app while they watched. You know what? You're absolutely right. I haven't been contributing. I should probably cancel my portion of everything. Nico's laugh died. What portion? Sam handled all the bookings. I turned my phone toward them. Funny thing about that, the screen showed the $3,200 beachfront house. My name is the primary. I handled everything secretly, as a surprise. My finger hovered over cancel. Arthur, wait, Sam started. Too late. Cancel. Confirm. No. Chloe lunged for my phone. What did you do? Removed my charity case burden from your vacation. I switched to the boat rental app next. $1,100 booking for tomorrow. Cancel. Confirm. You're lying. This has to be a joke, Nico said, his voice shaking. Sam grabbed my arm. Arthur, please, we didn't know. The leech who never contributes just contributed $6,000 to teach you about assumptions. I yanked free. Ultra Music Festival is this weekend. Every hotel is booked. Good luck finding anything under $900 a night. I showed them the final cancellation confirmation. But hey, at least you won't have to adjust for my budget anymore. No more worrying if I can afford things. Problem solved. Nico's face was white. $6,000? You actually paid $6,000? I grabbed my carry-on and left without looking back. 5 hours later, Sam called me from Miami. The Airbnb owner just laughed at us. He said some guy named Arthur canceled everything an hour ago. Nico texted a screenshot of hotel prices. Dude, $1,100 a night is the cheapest we can find. Everything else is booked. Chloe's message came next. We're splitting a motel room by the airport. 1 bed, no AC, cockroaches. We pooled our money but can only afford 2 nights. Sam's voicemail at 2 a.m. I'm sorry about what we said. I knew about your dad's medical bills. I knew why you were broke. I watched you skip meals to pay for his chemo and I still called you a charity case. I'm disgusted with myself. Nico's crying. Chloe won't talk to us. We ruined everything. The thing is, I didn't even care about the money. I never did. I sent Sam a text saying I forgive them, asking if we could be actual friends again without counting the bills.